Hello again my friends, this is a boy news dog and welcome to the channel where I talk about, play, rank and review games on the Evercade old and new. In today's episode we continue our butchers of the launch collections released for the Evercade handheld in 2020 by ranking all 6 games in the 7th console car Interplay Collection 2. Much like the first Interplay collection, we only have 6 games on this car. The first collection, I have to say, is not one of my favourites by a long stretch. But will this second collection do any better? Let's take a look. Number 6.
Clay Fighter 2, Judgment Play. We're back.
Yay! And at number 6 is Clay Fighters 2 Judgment Clay, a one-on-one brawler developed and published by Interplay Productions and released in 1995. Can you believe I dislike this one even more than the previous Clay Fighters? The weird Terminator 2 reimagining is a bit baffling, but I'm sure somewhat due to do with time of release. The characters seem less memorable overall, and it, for me anyway, continues to be not much fun. I don't think I dig the look much. I don't know, it just makes me feel a bit empty inside if I'm honest.
Mr. Frosty versus Hoppy. I'm bad. Round 1. Fight. Speeding carrot. Speeding carrot. Ice breath. Ice breath.
Number 5. And at number 5 is Earthworm Jim 2, a 2D platform game developed by Shiny Interactive and originally released in 1995. In the first Interplay collection, Earthworm Jim was first, but it was by margins. Unfortunately, its sequel won't get that save here. I find this one even more frustrating than the first, with more thrown in for reasons unknown, for weirdness sake I suppose. Meaning it's all just a jumbled mess really, though again of course the artwork is gorgeous throughout and you can't deny the lure of character this game actually has. But because there are actually some decent games on this collection but without overly annoying attributes to hold them back, and with this one being even more annoying, brings it down near the bottom. The only thing saving it by an absolute distance though, it must be said, is Clay Fighters 2. Number 4. And in 4th place is The Adventures of Rad Gravity, a 2D platform game developed by Interplay Productions and originally released in 1990. A game that started out very interesting for me, nice chunky graphics when you're on your ship, give it that more epic feeling before warping down to a planet to search for coordinates to another Compumines. The labyrinth type levels are fun to explore to begin with, but it does all start to get quite sammy the more you go, as everywhere kinda looks the same, meaning it's easy to get lost as well. Still, enjoyed it for a time and loved the ideas it had. Number 3. And in 3rd place is The Brainies, a puzzle game developed and published by Titus France and originally released in 1996. It's a solid enough, rough around the edges puzzler. It has some interesting aspects to it that will keep you busy enough for a while if you do get into it. And it's very simple to begin. All you have to do is put the same coloured creatures over the same coloured space. The creatures will keep moving in one direction until they hit something. I actually got quite a bit addicted for a time, but nothing about it screams banger. But it's hardly a waste jumping in for a bash now and then. Number 2. And in second place is Claymates, a 2D platform game developed by Visual Concepts, published by Interplay Productions and originally released in 1994. Now, considering how much I dislike Clay Fighters, I was surprised at how much I got into this title. We have a slightly intractable map, and you know how much I love a map. The different creatures you can mould into all have unique abilities from each other, making it interesting trying to work out how to collect everything in a stage. While in another collection this may not be so high up the list, here is a decent enough platformer with enough going for it to keep it above the rest in the collection. Number 1. And in first place is Prehistoric Man, a 2D platform game developed by Titus France, published by Kemco and Titus France and originally released in 1995. Your village is facing a harsh winter and the evil dinosaurs have taken all of your food. It's up to you to get it back and get revenge on the thieves that endangered all your lives. It's a prehistoric game of cavemen and dinosaurs, held to the air. Although it may not reach the heights of Joe and Mac, it's still a great platformer in its own right. It's very colourful with smooth controls and cool ideas, like hand gliding. I had so much fun playing it. And my final thoughts on this car. In the end, this collection came off quite different from the last. There are games on here I'm actually quite happy to come back to and don't have any annoying elements to hold them back as much. But then of course there's Clay Fighters 2, and it must be said to a degree FM Gym 2, sorry mate. Overall though, much like the first Interplay collections, there are much better carts to get first before you delve into the world of Interplay on the Evercade. I like to finish the episode choosing my favourite game for each system, and for the VS I pick Prehistoric Man. It's just a perfect snug console game. For the EXP and Super Pocket, it is going to be brain ease. Quick pick up and play, and save states make this perfect. For the Alpha, I guess it's Clay Fighters 2, but I'd rather play anything else on it, so I'm saying Claymates. And if you made it here to the end of the episode, thanks ever so much for joining me. Leave a thumbs up or comment if you'd like, but even if not, I'm still chuffed you poked your head in for a goosey gander. Join me in the next episode where we will be taking the butchers at something new for once. Yes, we are out the shadows of sequel carts and big names to something quite different. Mega Cat Studios Collection 1. Should be interesting. I hope you had an awesome day, my friends, and until next we meet, be seeing you.